If there is one thing that the Stardew Valley community complains the most about, it is how hard the fishing minigame is. Of course, there are people out there who are naturally good at it, but a good majority of us have had our fair share of trauma from this little fishing minigame, and as someone who used to absolutely suck at it, I've got you covered. I've spent countless hours learning how to fish properly in this damn game, and if I can do it, then so can you. So let's jump right into the deep end. To begin your fishing adventure, we'll need to start with the basics, aka getting your first fishing rod. This will happen automatically on day 2 of your first year of spring when you're invited to the beach by Willie, the local fisherman and owner of the fish shop on the beach. There, he will give you a beginner's rod to get started, and your first cast will teach you the basic mechanics of the minigame, which are keep the fish in the green bar until the catching meter is full. It was based off a Donkey Kong video game that the creator had been playing at the time, and seems pretty simple, right? Well, the first one will always be simple because you literally can't lose. It's just teaching you how to play the game, so you're just learning it. But then, after that first cast, that's when the real action kicks in. The game will not help you anymore. It is no longer in easy mode. If you don't keep that fish in the green bar, your meter will go down fast, and depending on the fish, it will not be easy to catch back up again. Now at this part, this is when most people just say this game and quit, including my own husband, who to this day absolutely hates this minigame, yet turns around and plays Elden Ring on hard mode. I mean, I just don't understand it. But this is where practice is crucial. Will it drive you insane? Yes. Will it take you a while and make you want to throw your controller or computer at a wall? Absolutely. But the more you do it, the easier it gets. And I mean that literally. As you level up, the green bar used to catch the fish will get bigger. So moral of the story, the higher the level you are in fishing, the easier fishing will get. But it gets even easier because obviously there's more to fishing than just the mini game. Starting off with the rod that you're using. Stardew Valley has 5 different rod types. The first one is a training rod, which is a step down from the one that you're gifted, making the green bar slightly bigger to begin with, but your skill will grow slower. Then there is your beginner rod, the one that you are currently using that has no special features except, well, fishing. Then you have your fiberglass rod, which is unlocked at fishing level 2, allowing you to use bait. Then there is an iridium rod, which unlocks at level 6, which will allow you to use bait and tackle, and finally the advanced iridium rod, unlocked after claiming fishing mastery in the mastery cave over in Cindersnap Forest, that will allow you to use bait and 2 different tackles. Obviously, you're gonna want to strive for that iridium rod as soon as possible, but let's talk about your bait and tackle, because it will literally change your fishing life and honestly make Willie proud of you, and who doesn't want that? There are 7 different bait types that you can choose from, but I normally go with like regular bait or deluxe bait because, well, honestly, I'm not that well prepared most of the time. However, the other baits are super cool, like wild bait, which will increase your bite rate while fishing, and challenge bait, which will actually catch 3 of the same fish at once, including legendary fish. Your bait type, though, is totally up to you. And yes, challenge bait does work on legendary fish. Then you have your tackle, which includes 10 different kinds, and this one is also entirely up to you, as each one provides a different benefit. For example, sonar bobbers, which are honestly one of my favorites, will tell you what fish you are trying to catch before you even catch it, and lead bobbers will actually prevent the bar from bouncing off the bottom, making it like so much easier. You can also customize your bobber with your own personal style by heading into Willie's shop over on the right hand side and using his little bobber machine that will change your bobber for free. Or you can use the random button and have it switch bobber styles every single time you cast your rod. This doesn't really help you with catching fish, but it definitely makes it more fun. Like, it's adorable. I love it. But it is crucial to know your fishing locations and weather types, because different fish will show up in different locations during different weather situations and even during different seasons. So, for example, you won't find river fish in the ocean, you won't find ocean fish in the lake, you won't find tropical fish in the river, and you also won't find a glacier fish during summer. It's also important to note that every single body of water in the game can be fished in. This includes small ponds, fountains, water you find in mines and even lava. But speaking of water, one of the #1 things you want to watch out for is this bubble effect. Fishing in these bubbles will significantly increase your bite rate and make your fishing days a lot easier and faster. But most importantly of all, food buffs. Any food that will give you a fishing buff is worth eating. With a fishing buff, you will be able to cast farther, make fish easier to catch, and increase bite rates. Now, with all of this information being thrown at you, here are the key ingredients to becoming a pro at fishing, aka the TLDR. Starting with 1. Practice, practice, practice. No matter how much you suck at it, no matter how much you struggle, no matter how much you beg, no matter how much you plead, no matter how much you want to punch your screen, just keep going. Just keep engaging in fishing and raise your XP level. And catching fish will increase your XP even more. The higher the level you are, the bigger the bar gets, the easier the game gets, the more fun you're gonna have. Number 2. Upgrade your fishing rod as quickly as you can to iridium. However you get it done, do it. With each upgrade, your rod can handle more bait and tackle, making your life 10 times easier. And number 3, get the bait and tackle of your choosing. This is all up to you and your preference. But, turn the sound off when getting the wild bait recipe from Linus during his heart event. It gets a little uncomfortable. But number 4, know your enemies. Some fish are easy, like your sardines and small bass. But some fish, they'll know how to make you suffer. So learn their tricks, learn their weaknesses, and most importantly, know how, where, and when to find them. But number 5, bring that fishing buff food. Any buffs you can add to your farmer, do it. I once caught a legendary fish in 2 minutes by just having some seafoam pudding. However, if you truly hate fishing with a burning passion, use crab pots. They catch things like lobsters and crabs and are a passive way of earning XP in fishing without any effort put in whatsoever. And I wouldn't be a good content creator without giving you guys a little tip. Fun fact, you can aim your fishing rod. That's right, with your directional keys, or whatever you use to move around, you can actually aim your fishing rod so you can get those bubbles or fish in weird places. Just thought I'd let you know. Now, go off and enjoy your newfound knowledge and go make Willy proud and keep the art of fishing alive. And let me know in the comments your best or worst fishing moments in the game. Let me know and be sure to follow because I post daily and cozy games are my entire life. Love you guys, kisses, mwah!